Welcome to my channel. Today I found these cards as a significator cards, and Spirit asks me to do a reading on them, and I have no idea what will come up, but I think there is a question that I don't know yet, or you don't know yet, and I would love to bring light into these places. And I have 5 significators. For the first one is knowledge, the second is resources, the third is inspiration, the fourth is time, and the fifth is space. And maybe there is a question in your head that wants to be faced or looked at. I don't know yet, so I will draw cards on them to see what will come up, and I don't know. So we'll just see what will happen if we just look at these places and these significators. And I will have an astrology card as well. Maybe there is a question, there is something you need empowerment for, maybe there is something you want to know. And I will have one of these as well. And because we have a dragon deck, I'll take a dragon card as well, and then we see what comes up. I don't know yet, so it is an open space right now, and maybe you know what this is about. We will see if we can find out, and I will take a tarot deck to clarify, or maybe I take Lenormand cards. So what is this about? What is the knowledge part of this? And this feels like there is motion that is wanted, and there is something like something you want to move forwards, and maybe the question is what to do to move forwards, and there is this need, and we have an Aquarian card as well. There is this need in this moment to be in your own vision, to allow yourself to step into your vision and to step into the Aquarian age. And maybe that's something we don't know yet what that means, how collaboration looks like in this new time we are in. And I have the feeling that there is this need to know that that wants to, you know, this is like this water bearer wants to be of service for the new life and world we are in, but doesn't know how yet. And so it's about movement, what to do, what to do next. And this is beautifully fitting to this. It's Kairos, and Kairos is the being at the right time in the right place, and it's the invitation to stand still for a moment, be observant, and be in the present moment, to know when something is appearing. You know, this horse is in the same color as the background. You will not see the horse appearing until it is there. And it's for me, it's the invitation to stop making plans, to allow yourself to not know when to move, to not know, because we are coming from this place where we try to make sense of things, where we try to make plans, where we try to get step to step into our own goals. And I think this is ending now, because we are in this area where the South Node is in Virgo, and that is stepping away from this planning, stepping away from this step by step into the perfect moment, and being open in North Node in Pisces, being open to the present moment and allowing this to unfold, and stay present in the moment, and not to step away and to expect something to happen. I think that's to let go of the expectation and the outcome, and the invitation to invite the present moment just to be what it is, and stop resisting it, and being in this place where when this horse appears, being willing to grab it on the mane and to jump on it, to take the next step that is needed, and breaking the chains that is in the path of in this place of knowledge, is breaking the chains from our past, right? Breaking the chains to how we did things. I want to put it here. I think that's beautiful. To that we know we have to change something, and what is it that you can change in this present moment to set yourself free and to empower yourself, and what is holding you back in this. And this is beautiful, because that's like the collaboration in Aquarius, and the movement in the Lenormand deck is like, we know the answer. We know the answer, because that's what's coming up with this Aquarian age, is the knowledge that there has to be something new, and we don't know yet what it is, and that's okay too. Okay, I'll see what comes up next, and the resources is, and what are the questions of our resources. They are creating stress in the moment, because maybe there is a belief in you that you don't have the resources it needs to step into the next step of your life. But and the astrology card says it's it's transit. It's just a climate. It's just a moment in time where you step into the next phase of your life, to step into the resources that you have. And this is the knowledge, of course. This is being in the moment of being enlightened in a way, and knowing what to do. This is the card that shows you that you have all you need, and the clouds are passing, and the sun is behind the clouds and coming through and enlightening the path that you are on. So you have everything you need, but maybe you don't know yet, because that's what this horse has to do, has to be observant in this present moment, and to be in this area where the sky will open up. So the resources, and that's what the question was about. What about the resources? It is, if you are stressed out in the moment, take a step back and tap into your own wisdom that already knows that there is abundance, and that there is, even if you don't feel it right now, that there is abundance. You can tap in. And this card is showing us returning and going with the flow. That's what I said. Just tap into the present moment, stay in the present moment, and tap into the higher power that you that you are connected to. You know, this is everything is there. It's maybe it's not showing up right now, so you can tap in. And that's another thing that comes up for me. Is there if we think about abundance, you know, there are a lot of ways our life can be abundant, and it doesn't have to be about money. But if we don't have money, then we often tap into this lack mentality. We tap into the, oh, I never get there, I never will be able to do this. And what if you can you can shift your focus? If you don't have the resources right now, can you tap into another place? Can you tap into something where you are abundant and where you can feel it, right? That's not making it up. If you look at the rain, you can say there is a lack of sun. Yes, that might be, but there is an abundance of water. So what is it where you can tap in without bypassing anything, without telling yourself, oh, I would love to have sun, but now at the moment it is raining. So what can I do with it? And to tap into your knowledge, and this is a wise horse, right? That is connected to the higher realm. So what can you do with it to focus on something else where you experience abundance? And maybe that's inside of you. We'll see in the inspiration part what is it you can tap into. So I want to leave it that way, although it is not. And there is this inspiration that is coming with the hurdles you are in. It feels like there is this moment of feeling blocked, you know, because there is a mountain you have to climb or you have to overcome or something. So it feels like there is this mountain, and it is huge, right? So what can you do with it? And we can step into this place where we say, oh, this is just blocking me. I cannot do anything. But it's not true. Because as we see here is a little bit of water flowing through. This water somehow made it, right? And it's about persistence. It's about letting go of the outcome. What is it you want to work with this mountain? You can, you know, there are people out there who climb the highest mountains because they don't see them as obstacles. They see them as adventures. And they pay a lot of money to climb the highest mountains and to bring themselves into life-threatening dangers. So what is a mountain for you? Do you want to climb it? Do you want to overcome it? Do you want to pull it down? Do you want to move around? Do you want to what do you want to do? And you can even build a home in this place, and build a home on this mountain to look down on the earth. So it is like, can you change your perspective about your own limitations and see them as an invitation to join an adventure, to discover it. So what is it you can discover about your own limitations? And then you can say, oh, I don't have this, or I don't have this, and this is not happening for me. So what if you could say, yeah, and what do you want to do with it? And not about it, you know. We don't have to do anything about this mountain. It's standing there. What do you want it to do with it? Is it your adventure to climb it? Is it your adventure to live on it? Is it your adventure to go around it? What is it you want to do with it? And that's often the invitation of, we think we were prevented to do something, but it is not true. We're not, there is no such thing as blocking. There is just the perception of blocking. And can we let go of the expectation of the outcome of resistance? There is a mountain. So what does it mean to you? And can you allow yourself to step into this? And it's the card that comes with it is like this moment where you take the authority. Because when you think, well, what can I do with this limitation, that I feel it is a limitation because the path is blocked by a mountain. And can you take authority about it and say, oh, I don't have to accept that it's a blockage. I can take it as what I want, an adventure. I can take it as a, discovering it. And that you are the one who has the authority what to do with it. And there is this card showing up as the field of dreams, right? This is a horse moving through a field of beautiful flowers, and they are lilac. So for me, this card is about stepping into your own authority to make your life and your dream come true. Even if there is something in your pathway that is making it difficult for you. But it can be, as I said, it can be an inspiration to just sit with it. What is your mountain that is standing in your way? This is the invitation to look from different perspectives, to step into this adventure where you can embody it all, where you can be you at the end, because you stepped into this. And the dragon card that comes with it is the transformation, defining yourself. That's almost the same thing, right, that I said before. It is you define whoever you want to be. You define if this is a blockage, if this is a mountain that stands in your way, or if this is an adventure you are on to find the dreams you want to experience, and to step into this present moment, to be the connected being that you are, to allow life to unfold and to be there when life unfolds, because you allow yourself to feel it all. Even if there is this moment where you say, oh, there is a mountain standing in my way, there, to feel what does it mean? How does it feel? Can you allow this to be? And then to take the adventure, to take the question. And maybe there is life asking you something. Are you willing to deal with it? Are you willing to find different solutions? Are you willing to step into your biggest dream? That's what this beautiful horse tells us. Are you willing to step into your most beautiful dream and your vision, and transform in the way where you can allow obstacles to be there and not to be limited by them, to be inspired by them? That's what the inspiration for me comes with. Feels like it. What is the time? What does that mean? I don't know. What is time? And there we have loyalty. Time is, and that's what it feels like. Time is on your side. Because maybe that's because we are all in this moment of not knowing, right? What is this about? What is this that we expect some things? What is it that we expect life to do some things for us? And life is time is on your side. And communication is on your side. That's about seeing both sides of those things, communicating with yourself. Often we need this time to be in a place where we can communicate with ourselves, right? To see things from different perspectives. And to see the mountain as something else needs a little bit of time. And being in transformation ourselves is needing time, because we have to overcome a lot of things that we were conditioned with. And we learned that this means this and this means this, but now we are in Pluto in Aquarius, so that's not true anymore. And maybe it means something else. Maybe it needs to change. Maybe it needs to transform. Maybe we have to take another perspective. Maybe we don't have to pull down the mountain. Maybe we can do something else with it. And this needs time. And even the mountain, if we look at the time perspective, the mountain needed time to build. That's the slowest moving being on this planet. It's one of the most slowest things is a mountain, but it moves. It does. But it needs a lot of time for it. And maybe that's about being kind to yourself. Being compassionate with yourself that you don't know. And allowing yourself to not know. So that's for me, that's time. It takes time to befriend yourself with not knowing. And to allow things to unfold. We want to be quick, we want to move forwards, we want to be successful, we want to have this and this and this and this. What if it takes time to communicate with life and with all of the things you want to accomplish? And to communicate all the sides that need to be valued as well. And this is, for me, the same thing as there is something happening, even if you think there isn't. To see the different parts of your life, to see that there are different things happening. There is this lightning strike in this area, and this horse is just standing there, allowing this to be. To allow time to pass, There is no rush here. And that's what this horse represents as well, right? There is this lightning strike and on the other side, but it's just waiting, and it's just allowing this to be. There is no need to act on it right now. And what if time is on your side? Because it doesn't, there is no pressure in doing anything right now. That's what we experience when we have an expectation of an outcome. We have resistance to what is. Then we have the pressure to do something. But this is like seeming, there is lightning happening, yes. There is rain coming down, but I don't need to do anything right now. There is nothing to do. This horse is just observant. And this is, that's really beautiful, because it is the confirmation that there is this inaction. The tranquility that comes with not doing, with just being. The beauty that is in this moment where you don't have to do anything. You can just be. Let us look at the space, whatever that means. I'll see. And the space is the uncertainty and the place where we have this fear, and we have the idea that we have to do something, and not to allow this fear to take over, right? And if we stay there in this moment of fear, that's the same thing as what I said to abundance. If we stay there in the lack, if we stay there in the belief that we don't have what is needed, we are like frozen by fear. We are frozen in this idea that there is a mountain standing in our way and we are too small to do something about it. But that's the invitation to step out of this space. I didn't know what that meant. But this is the space of fear. Can you step out of this space of fear? And step into something else where you find the abundance, where you find the passion that is inside of you. Can you step out of this to acknowledge it? It's not bypassing it. It's acknowledging, yes, I am afraid. Yes, I'm frustrated. Yes, I can feel this. I can feel this in my body. Why? Can you allow this to be in your body? Just allow it to be as a feeling that is finding its way into your body, and not tell a story about it, not putting meaning on it, just allowing this to be a feeling that is not comfortable, and to accept the emotion that comes with it, accepting that you are afraid, and not telling a story about the fearful thing that you expect. Not telling a story about it. And I can hear you saying, yeah, but I have to do this, and I have to do this, and I have to pay bills, and I cannot do anything. Yes, and I see that. And can you allow this to be? Because there is nothing to do right now. There is no thing that you can do in just stepping away from it. You want to do something, but you are in this place of fear where you cannot do anything. And that's what the moon card comes with as well, right? To see that this is the perception, that is something is how we acknowledge it, how we tell a story about it. Is this moment where we stay stuck in our emotions, because fear often freezes us. Fear is something that is really difficult to handle if we tell stories about the outcome. If we catastrophize, and that's what emotions often do. That's what fear does. That's what our mind does with fear. It tells us the story of the outcome, and that's never friendly. That's never friendly. If the mind tells you a story about how you can achieve something, it just has to find the places where you made made your decisions, how you made your decisions, how you achieved something or not achieved something. So the mind always tells you stories about what you can achieve, what you cannot achieve, and it is just made up story. That's not what the present moment is about. The present moment is unfolding, and you have no idea where it leads to. But if you put yourself in this place of, oh, I know, because I can feel the fear inside of me telling me a story of an outcome that is not the truth, that is where we have to stop ourselves, to stay in this moment and to stay in this idea of I tell myself stories. There is no such thing as something is happening that you know yet. If you stay open for the present moment, if you stay open for everything to show up as it does, and you stay in your connection to yourself and to the higher realms, that's what this is. Stay connected to your own vision, to your own dream, and allow life to unfold even when there is lightning striking somewhere. Stay open to the possibilities, the things that cross your life, and that will help you to navigate through this. Step away from this place where the moon tells you and the emotion tell you what you have to feel. And to dance, and that's what this precious being is showing you, that there is this, it's moving in the moment. It is like a dance where this horse is like in its own power, and it really is like proud, and I don't mean it in a negative way. It is proud of itself. It's proud in the expression of the body. It is in its body, in the moment, moving forwards, moving in the direction that is needed right now. And it's like a dance, dancing with the motion, dancing with the body and the emotion, and stepping into this present moment to dance with it and to allow yourself to embody it all. What an amazing image that is, to feel into your body when it wants to move, when it wants to be still, when it wants to do something, and not being in the mind. This is how we see this proud horse embodying the preciousness of its being on this planet, being in this body right now. And it's the space is about invention, and it's really lovely. It's because this comes with, when we embody it all, and it's like this being embodying itself, right, and dancing with life in the present moment. That's where the ideas come in, and that's where life can bring new opportunities, because we are open to them. We don't tell stories about mountains and what they do. We're just open to, oh, there is a mountain. Okay, what does that mean? And to step into this place where you can be connected to your body, to your higher self, to your vision, and allow life to unfold and to be in this maybe non-action, because there is no such thing as the mind telling you what to do. There is just the present moment inviting you to step in and to do something in this moment. And it is about passion. It's about your passion about life. It's about your passion about your connection to the life, to the world, and to your higher self, and to your own vision. And bringing this into the world by stepping into it fully. And that's often this moment where we can allow the emotions to do something in our body, and to give us the inspiration and the trigger to move forwards. We have to allow this in our body, to accept it in our emotions. Oh, that is how I feel right now, without putting more meaning to it than it is. It's an emotion. It's like a cloud coming and going. And then to embrace it with your mind. Because if we embrace things with our mind, we stop ourselves from telling our stories. And we stop ourselves from keeping the emotion in the place where it is. We try to if we are afraid, and if we try to resist being afraid, it's like bypassing. The fear will stay. And just allowing this to be a fearful moment that feels in a specific way, and then to allow this to pass you by, because you don't tell a story about it. You don't stay in this perception of, though this is a fear that will always stay with me. No, it doesn't. It's just a moment. And to allow this to to be there, to accept that it is, to accept that you are afraid of something. Yes, we are afraid of different things. If a lion shows up, we are afraid of dying, of course. We are afraid of pain. We are afraid of a lot of things. But we don't have to tell our story that if I show up outside and then the lion will appear. That's nuts. That's not what's happening. And you can see this in this example, because in my world there are no lions out there. But if you tell your story about your demise by not having the resources, not having the time, not having the inspiration, not having the space, not having the knowledge about something, then you tell your story as tell yourself a story where you can stay in the fear. Because then you have to master something before you can move forwards, before you can enjoy life, before you can step into your passion. And that's the invitation here. Step into your own passion now, because that's what's always free. That's without time, without inspiration, without resources, without knowledge. It's your space of being you, all of you. You're born like this. That's your passion. You're born like this. You are passionate about something. What is it? Can you embody this? Without the resources, without anything else, just by being you. That's the question. Can you do this? Can you step into yourself and be all of it? Hopefully this helped. I had no idea where this leads to, but I think this is complete. That was the question about what to do and feeling blocked and not knowing what to take the next step. And it is pretty clear what the next step is that needs to be taken. And I think I hope that this gave you some of your answers, or it showed you something about yourself and about the path you are on, and that you are worth of it all, and you are worth of embodying it all. Your path is valuable, and I want to tell you that whatever you do in your life, whatever you want to experience in your life, you are worth doing every step that you want. You're worth of it all. And you yourself are worth, because you are here on this planet, in this time, in this space. And you are the resource that we need for creating a new world. You are the resource. And yeah, I hope this helped, and I would love if you would sign up for my channel, and if you would communicate and comment. And the cat is now chiming in because she she has something to say as you're here, and so she is it's like confirming what I said about you communicating and signing up and all of these things. And so I leave you with this, and I hopefully see you soon.